Be careful about cleaning up after yourself.
You peel the 2 pages apart in this frantic moment, and you see a spell you don't remember writing into your book. You see the spell Guardian of Faith.
Oh my god.
Would you like to cast this spell?
Yeah.
All right, Zashi. It has been a long time since you have prayed, but in this moment, as you are looking for help, to which god do you rely on?
I can't remember, but the Justice and...
Assure, the
Yeah.
Light's twin.
Yes, that one.
Do you have any words for this moment? Do you cry out for help?
Sashi will... She says, "Oh God," in the way that, like, anybody would. But
Oh,
suddenly, it stops feeling like, "Oh God," and more like, I know that there is something out there that can help me. In this moment, I feel like I have, for the first time, need somebody else to take the wheel. And she finds that spell.
Please
And
cast the spell. I've added it to your sheet.
here,
You
shit.
create a guardian,
Oh,
resplendent and golden, that
Oh.
descends from on high.
I'm so sorry, but it
What?
looks like a banana.
Whoa. Oh shit. It has. Oh.
As it descends down, you see this giant spectral being has golden skin and long, delicate, but also muscular arms. They are fair and beautiful and deadly, and their eyes glow with a amber burn within. They wield a large stone sword that is heavy with both history and intent.
It's a Digimon.
Holy shit.
This is not a concentration spell. Creatures that start their turn within 10 feet of this creature for the first time must attempt to avoid radiant damage.
Oh shit. Wait, does that include us?
No.
Oh.
Hostile creatures.
Nice. You guys
So-
shine.
Zashi, what is your spell save DC as this creature starts within 10 feet of the Guardian?
15.
15. That is a 7. This Sahwagan takes 20 radiant damage as the Guardian of Faith cleaves into it, leaving much less than 20 HP in that creature. It's going to turn and attempt to attack Zeke in its rage. It drops its trident and comes at you with claws as well. Bite, claw, claw. That is a 23, a 24, and a 15. Zeke.
Yep.
Bro, what's with
Okay.
These numbers.
I'll give you the total after halving is 17. The before was 10, 11, and 14. 17
Okay.
after halving. This priestess starts within 10 feet of the Guardian of Faith. Even if it succeeds, it would take 10 damage. It is swatted into the sea by this creature.
Yeah.
The Guardian of Faith has done 30 damage already. Shari, it's your turn. Emboldened by this golden warrior bearing the symbol of a broken mountaintop on their chest, what would you like to do?
Shuri kind of sneers at its light, and we'll move to here as her shadow separates from her, as she calls ill omen.
All right.
Here. Since
Oh, who the hell?
so lovely between the two, they'll have disadvantage on this 4th level lightning bolt going between them out to sea.
Solo.
All right, both of the big boys.
Both big boys at disadvantage.
Both big boys at disadvantage. That is a 10 and a critical failure.
Oh.
31.
Baby.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
The injured one becomes murdered. This one takes the full 31 damage and is now almost bloodied.
Excellent.
He was unhurt as of yet.
And then, especially just kind of that gleeful smile as I watch ill omen go to try and chew on this man's entrails.
A 19 is going to hit. That the big one?
Yes. Ooh.
14 piercing damage. Very nice.
Oh.
That will bloody it, and it needs to make a strength save at disadvantage or at normal.
It would be spell, so no, it would be normal. So
Okay. That is still an 8.
All right, so ill omen just
Topples it.
topples it, rips it down, and you see like almost like fingers ripping up from the bottom grate and sinking into the flesh, trying to pin it down.
Yikes.
Nice.
All right, is that the two of you?
Yes.
Zeke,
All right.
somebody's bigger than you, but on your team. It's a new experience.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna rush up this way, seeing that Sashi is having a bit of a rough time, pounce up here, and attempt to shred this man, bring a sword
Please.
straight through him.
Do so. 20 is definitely gonna hit. For 8, which will not bloody this guy who is as of yet unhurt. He
And
turns
then-
back and says something mocking in Sahuagin. It may be, oh, I'm a problem now.
Well,
Alright,
I don't
Kanye
care.
West.
I am angry.
That is so
18 hits.
funny.
For 11, he is still standing, but very, very hurt after that as you nearly rip out his spine.
Oh wow.
And an 11 will just miss,
You
actually.
know what? I'm gonna use my one's position. Do I
You
get to
use
roll
your
again
one's
at
position.
advantage?
Yeah,
Or
that's how I
just-
usually do it.
Okay.
No,
There
it
we go.
definitely hits. What does that look like?
Yeah, just leap up, cleave him in the gut, drop the sword to the other hand, halfway through the motion, claw across his face, and then just big old punch straight in the gullet, collapse his windpipe.
All right.
Fatality.
Are you good where you are?
No, I'm going to move some more. I'm gonna, jump over, back down the banister, using his entrails as a rope, and then jump over to here.
Alrighty. This one rolls to the side, narrowly dodging half of the radiant damage that this thing was trying to dish out to it. It'll stand up and go for a let's go for it, huh? You know, it has advantage, you have advantage. Can we get a contested athletics for a shove action?
All right.
Shoving.
Target must be known. Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, whichever. I will unwhisper this because it's fun. As a 19 that you have to beat for the Sahuagin Baron to not be shoved into the water. Very nice.
Ooh. Get fucking shoved.
That's
Alright.
so dope.
That is his claw. He will try and bite you instead. There's a 22.
Yep.
For 7, half to 3. And on his last one, rather than a shove, he'll go for a grapple. So one more contested check. Another 19 to beat.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
he has grappled
Okay.
me.
This time, rather than shoving you, he is holding onto you, and he'll take a single step forward, as that's all he can take, and hold Zeke with one of his hands in the air, off the side of the ship.
Oh, no.
It is very much like someone who doesn't know how to hold a cat, except by the throat, literally.
Well,
Zeke is shredding this thing's arm. Can I get a ill
Yeah.
omen bite? Very nice. 424.
The correct way to hold a cat.
For
You
6.
does it fall prone?
More.
Yeah, he's a good...
I should save. That's a 20
yeah.
to not fall prone, but it does not like the 6 piercing. That was you, and then that was the Baron, and that one's this one. This is the one that you lit on fire. This one's gonna take the disengage action and jump into the water.
Oh, you are a bitch.
uh,
You're a bitch. You're a phony. A big fat
and
phony.
it
I
goes
assume
underwater.
it takes fire damage after. or at
Oh,
the
I'm
end of
sorry.
its
No, it
turn?
needed to make it save first. You're so right. It actually
Oh,
this one
it was on fire.
is slaughtered by the
Flames, the fire and the flames.
It's just
the-
ash in front of me. I'm just
yeah,
sitting on it.
the golden Guardian of Faith.
Nice.
So that's 50 damage for the Guardian of Faith. 10 more damage before it is gone. This one is going to look out at all of you and be pretty pissed that you're not dead. Who
Do something
can they
about it.
take down? They think they could take down Zashi. Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt. Advantage. 20 to hit you, Zashi.
Oh no.
I can react again, right?
It is a new turn. You may react
Yes.
again.
Oh my
Yes.
god, I shield again.
Hell yeah. All right. It bounces off. We'll get a spiritual weapon against Cherie. That's a 20 to
Fuck
hit.
you. I got God on my side.
Definitely hits.
All right. You're going to get big 10 force damage from this hand here. And this guy's going to retreat even further. Kill, we'll go to you.
Oh,
There are
you're
2
not
that you can
getting
see.
away.
And
You're
none
not
have gotten away so far.
Oh wait, no. Captain's actually getting manhandled right now. Can I wait? So like, he's being hung over the ship. If he was to
Mhm.
die right now, would he fall in?
I
can
would
swim,
give Zeke
maybe.
a save to grab onto the side of the boat.
Bet. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak attack this big motherfucker.
All right. Walk up to him and stab him in the ass.
I'm gonna
You'll
stab
have
him in the
advantage.
ass.
Even though Zeke is being like grappled, he is still engaged with the Baron. So you have
Yeah.
advantage and sneak attack.
He's not paying attention to me. I'm about to shove this straight up his ass. Oh fuck.
Advantage, remember.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, right. You're right.
So
Thank you
one
for
more at
reminding me.
normal
One
to
more.
compensate.
One more normal. There we go.
I think the Sahuagin thing is just on melee attack for the blood frenzy. I could be wrong.
Oh no, I changed the blood frenzy thing. It also affects their saves and stuff.
Okay.
That's why I gave you guys so many, because they get worse once they do hurt you.
Okay.
20
Alright.
is gonna hit.
Cool. And I'm on sneak and advantage, right? Or
You
I didn't-
already rolled.
I already
an
rolled it. I
advantage,
didn't
so
put
sneak
it.
attack,
Okay.
Yeah.
Sneak attack. Alright, cool.
What does that look like as you stab and kill this thing?
Oh man, I fucking plunge my rapier, like not in his like the tailbone. Right, I plunge it up there, and then I just bring it all the way up to the back of his head. The whole spine cut in half. I fillet that
Fuck yeah.
motherfucker. I fillet him in real time.
You just stick your sword into his back and make a bunch of very quick movements, and we're all like, what the hell is happening? And then you pull back, and his skin all comes off in one piece, and then he
Mhm.
falls to the ground dead.
I fucking chop him up. His head falls onto my head like a hat, and I just.
And you have a fishman hat.
Hamachi.
Alright, Zeke, give me a dexterity save to grab onto the side of the boat and not fall into the water.
Alright.
Please.
Danger sense, so advantage.
Hell yeah. You grab onto the rope handles and dig your claws into the side of the boat and are hanging on right here. You can climb up for 10 feet of movement on your next turn.
Question. Because
Answer.
I only moved like, what was it,
10
5,
feet.
10, 10 feet, right, 10 feet. Can I move,
Wherever you'd like.
Alright, cool. And can I also shoot this Oh, hold on.
You do not have crossbow expert, right?
Oh, wait.
So you can't make a crossbow attack as a bonus action.
Hold on. The roll 20 doing a thing.
Oh,
I don't know what
you
happened.
froze.
It like boot me back to the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Give
What
me
you
a
could do
second.
is you could
There we go.
throw your offhand dagger. So if you run another 20 feet
I
to
can
the
run here
stairs,
and throw it at him.
then you could throw it, but you would be at disadvantage because he is outside of your range.
That's all right. He's a bitch. I'm gonna throw it and he's gonna he's just gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Give me a
Alright,
second.
do it at disadvantage.
Give me it was 2 shakes of a dragon's tail. Alright. Alright, disadvantage, dagger, and it's not sneak attack, right? Well, actually,
No.
is it? No. Okay.
You can only do sneak attack
Oh,
once.
it's only like it's yeah. Okay, once a turn. You're right. Dagger. What is?
And 19 is gonna hit
All right. Let's see it.
for 2 piercing as you lodge a dagger into him and it does not sail into the void.
Fuck you! Bring it back. Bring it back. Come back here. Bring it back.
That's
Like
not gonna be
bully
you.
status. That's it. That's me.
Alright, Zashi, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm on push to talk. 1 second.
Are you?
Yeah, I've been on and off because Andy's been walking in and out. Okay. I think my plan is, since I've heard this language they speak and that it is not primordial, because I would know that.
Yes.
I'm gonna just say Ixnay on the trying to save one of them.
Okay.
Alright, and now. Fuck. What's the range on that again? Let me check. Oh, fuck it. Okay. I'm magic missiling this guy with all 3 of them.
Okay.
Uh,
22 will hit, an 8 will miss. What happens on the crit fail?
of course, it explodes. They all explode.
And they all
And
hit
do
you instead, right?
three-
Yes.
3 force damage because it's 1
What?
missile.
Oh. No.
If the attack roll for any missile is a 1, all missiles miss their target and blow up in your face, doing 1
Oh,
force
thank
damage per
God!
missile
I'm
to
alive
you.
by 1.
Oh. Oh.
Thank God you didn't upcast it.
Oh my God. Someone kill this thing.
I look up at the sky and I go, really? And that is my turn.
Three.
Alrighty.
I mean, God literally sent one of his servants down.
Did I delete your ill omen?
No, ill omen disappears after its designated target dies.
Oh, sorry.
Not you. Can I stand in
no
this
sorry.
space with the guardian?
Yeah, it's above. It was above the fat guy.
Alright, just make sure.
So you're just standing on slippery shark man body.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like whatever's happening.
I like it. I love it.
It's that
I want
tasty
some more
spell
of
that I
it.
love cracking off, you know. The black lightning scorching right up at him on the bow of the spear.
Alright, dexterity save for the priestess. This is a 17.
Half damage.
So they'll take 13 lightning damage instead and be bloodied by that.
Oh, he's a freshie.
Give me back my fucking knife.
That will be me as I remain here.
All right. Ezekiel Stripes Horfast. You are hanging off the side of the
So,
ship, but you are in no danger of
10
falling. 10 feet
to
to get up.
there.
Yep.
So I now have 35, which is, hey,
Plenty.
kind of just what I need.
Yes.
As I'm just bounding on all fours, leap up in the air, spin strike with the sword.
Nice.
Know it.
I know you probably have the sword in your hands, but I do
Right.
picture you like Solid Snake's snake dog.
Yeah, I mean, I can
Just
hold it.
with it
I
in
think
your
he'd
teeth.
probably hold it in his teeth as he's running, and then
Hell yeah.
Fucking
throw it forward, leap forward to catch it, and then spin.
Jack the Ripper
yeah.
status.
An 11
But I
is
don't
going
think
to
that
miss.
And then, seeing that's not working, just gonna tuck the sword and swing with 2 claws.
All right. 17's definitely going to hit. This is the you recklessly did. 10 and oh my god, 7 and
They already
10.
have advantage, so no point not doing it.
Yeah. He is at 1 HP after
God
that,
damn it.
as you very nearly murder this poor fool.
I'm just roaring in this asshole's face.
Alright, bonus action.
Don't run.
Kill.
You bitch.
He's gonna try
The
and
spiritual
get you.
weapon comes flying towards you. It's a 16 to hit you
Oh my god, what is it?
for 6 force damage.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh my god, Captain, don't touch him. Don't fucking touch him.
That's also actually what he's trying to accomplish, is he's going to cast Hold Person at Zeke. Can I get a wisdom save?
Wisdom save. Sorry, not
A
advantage.
17 will save. And it is not brave enough to turn its back while you are still there to fight it.
You should have run.
That's where it's gonna stay. Kill.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh my goodness. How much is to enough? It's enough. I don't even need to count. Fuck it.
Automatically, can I chokehold this thing and spin it around so like a human shield it so Cuddy can just pepper it?
So this fight is like it's coming up onto the bow of the ship, very Pirates of the Caribbean 2. They're
Yeah.
fighting on the mast sort of thing. Like it's up at an angle and Zeke is coming up at it, pressing its back up against this thing.
Alright, cool. Can I like from right here? Wait, how do I can't even stab it.
You can
jump
stay. I
over
will
it
allow
right
you to
away.
stand on the banister here if you want.
Cool. I'm gonna stand right here and stab it with my magic rapier.
Please do so.
Normal. Sneak attack.
You can, yes.
Okay, sneak attack.
Don't think it matters.
22 is definitely
It
gonna hit.
doesn't.
What does that look like?
All right, so this is what I imagine. Like, I don't know if you guys watch Power Rangers, but like what I imagine is Zeke like takes like after he does his thing, puts both of his arms out. I run up, jump, smack the arm with my foot, jump off the arm, yeah, just stab him in the fucking throat with my rapier. There we go.
And that is going to be combat.
Son of a fuck,
Yeah.
that hurt. Zashi, are you okay?
You'll notice that
Hold on.
she actually has not stopped crying since this guardian thing has shown up. It's not sobbing, but it is just like tears keep coming.
I'll quickly just pull the again that's on the mast thing off on the deck. Okay, a lot of movement.
I run over,
Bounding.
swing it around, move over to
Oh.
check on Zashi. Hope we're good. Don't
You're
worry.
good there, Sparks.
Good.
You what the fuck was that?
That was not called for. Also, how long have you had that thing? And gestures to the angel.
She'll like wipe her eyes.
Let's
I,
give you some R&R. And I'll
As you
lift
guys all
up
are,
by your shoulder.
as you guys are all not in combat anymore, everyone give me a history check as you look at this thing.
I look at it and I just say, it's pretty fucking ugly.
I was going to say the same thing.
I don't.
But it is helpful.
I ain't a man of faith, but that shit. That's some god shit.
Zashi, of course, leaning a bit, trying to get some self-study, is like, wow.
Just
Helping her up.
Sashi, you know that, I mean, it's definitely, you can recognize the symbol on its chest, the golden mountaintop, as a symbol of the light twin, one of the 5 gods of this world. With a 16, you know that the light twin is one of the gods that has revealed their name to those of the faith. He is Ashur. He is the god of justice and forgiveness.
Explain.
There's something else as you look at this thing's inhuman features that you feel like there might be there's information that you're not able to remember. It's a long time since you've read the books of any faith.
That
That's
thing's making
very
me nervous.
stories.
Can you send it away? I feel like it's gonna tell me off.
No, it lasts for 8 hours.
Zashi will look over and just kind of, have you done anything unjust?
What do you think? I'm a pirate.
Then
I would say yes.
then Zashi will be suddenly quite serious, and she'll
So-
begin to make her way towards the door.
Very debatable. Justice is completely subjective, depending on what point of view you have.
technically we're all screwed then.
I kneel down while the Sahaggin's still fresh and start carving out an organ that smells good.
The angel is watching
Look,
all
are
of
you
us do
all
this
right?
shit.
You're leaving a trail of blood there, Sparks.
You
alright?
all are. You are all
We're
actively
very
bleeding.
hurt.
Yeah,
but-
but Zeke's used to it.
But loot.
Yeah, there are a wealth of spears and tridents. There are 4 tridents, size for medium creatures on the deck, and
I
5
would-
I
spears.
still got one in me.
I was
Wait a
about to
second.
say, I'm pretty sure I have a trident too.
You're
I do
also
have
able
a
to
trident,
recover
yeah.
your dagger kill.
Oh yeah, give me that
so-
back.
Zashi, you're making your way. You were describing making your way over to the door. You were interrupted.
Yeah, I make my way to the door, and I'm kind of mumbling something under my breath about Azure, right?
Ashur.
Ashur.
Ashur. Ashur.
Got
Are you
it.
assured by this information?
Ah, I see what you mean. And she'll look over to Zeke and go, if Ashur is here, maybe we should be nervous.
Yeah, no shit. I ain't
Have you-
no
have
fan
you
of no
repented
gods.
today?
They ain't done me no good until now.
She just gets up in your face. Have you repent today?
Maybe it's time for some divine intervention.
I think that done just happened, quite frankly.
Can we like pray?
That's
then? Can
what
we get
I'm
in a circle and pray?
saying.
I really don't get it. I wanna. Here, let's get you patched up.
Okay.
Come on in, of course. And I'll start cleaning up your wounds and
I mean, we should be
Fine.
good. We just offered your god like how many sacrifices? Does that work? How does that work?
I don't think it's
God.
exactly the same.
Zashi wishes desperately that she could explain how that works. This is the
Um,
one thing that you can't really explain right now.
Look, all magic is fucking insane to me as I'm binding your wounds and cleaning up the fucking many shredded holes in your dress.
I'm just looking at this giant thing flying, just on the deck. Like, sure. Are we really good with this thing here?
I don't think we have a choice, dear.
I guess. Is this watching us? It's not actually doing anything.
It did protect us, so I'm not going to take issue with it.
If you're, talking about Mr. Asher or whatever his name was, Justice someone, you put in a good word for us, right? Because I feel like I've been relatively fair.
Am I on the naughty list? Please tell me.
Like, I kind of leave the gods to their lane, and I stay in mine. So, I'm just hoping I don't get smoked, is all.
From what I know, a good word is not. She puts her hand on his shoulder and goes, "It's not gonna do any good."
Well,
And then she takes her hand off his shoulder.
I guess I always knew I was going to the hells. But, ain't no surprise to me.
We're not dead yet.
Yeah, but death comes for everyone.
And
Sooner than you'd expect in this life.
but we have time.
Yeah,
And
I don't know.
think what we're doing now is good.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's just self-preservation. I don't know if that counts as good. Anyways, let's clean you up. Oh my. You are just shredded. You have more blood out of you than in you right now.
Fuck, you're fucking ripped. Not in a good way.
Look, you gotta take a rest there, Sparks. You are not. Sorry, I should have been next to you there in that fight.
Mhm.
The whole everything, the lycanthrope and god shit is. It's more than I was expecting. That's what I'm
Hey,
saying. I'm
it's
sorry I wasn't there.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
You've done the best that you can. I think.
Yeah. I mean, plenty of
helping
time.
me
The best
now.
I can hasn't been enough.
To cut in on this discussion, Zeke and Zashi are tending each other's wounds. Can I get medicine checks from whoever's doing most of the binding of your injuries? And
I'm not
fanfic
great at
starting?
it, but I'm definitely doing it.
Oh God,
Okay,
make it
yeah.
worse.
Coming off
yeah,
the
It
it's-
floor.
could be.
You just start
Giant
stabbing
Tiger
her.
Man hands are not really great.
You just start
Let
stabbing
me-
her.
Let me resolve getting of attempted food from these creatures. So these are sapient, sentient beings of an intelligence level. They are, while they're not specifically humanoid creatures, they are, actually they are, yeah, they are
That
humanoids.
hasn't stopped
So they
Shuri
have,
before.
well, no, what I was going to say is they have mostly human analogous organs. So which of
Yeah.
the tasty organs are you collecting, and how many are you attempting to get? Are you going for both the big and the small? Talk to me about organ getting.
With that, big
Also-
guy, liver.
Big guy liver. So livers from
Priests.
both of the big guys.
Priests, brain.
Brain.
I was
Brain's
gonna
kind of
say
hard to
that-
get. You gotta crack the head open and.
This hand
that out.
thing, is that still there? Or is that gone?
Oh, that is gone. Sorry.
Okay, no, I just wanted to make sure.
That one was that disappeared when the last one died.
And then for the little guys, probably
question.
exploring a little bit with the intestines.
How much of the intestines?
Probably like a foot each. Nice hearty chunk
Okay.
with thick ones.
Okay. Like enough to make sausage with.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You can mark down 5 feet of sausage, intestine. You should give me a medicine check for the brains. I'll just give you the livers as well.
Excellent. Medicine for brains. Not great.
You're not able to get their brains. Their skulls are different enough because of their shark-like nature that you accidentally mangle both of them and are not able to pull out more than a handful of brain chunks, which is
Can
not really what
I
you're after.
can I give my hand in some brain surgery?
Would you have experience pulling brains out of heads?
Oh, no, but
Are
I've
you
got
trained in
luck on my
medicine?
side.
I'm gonna say since this is like a medical thing, unless you have knowledge of it yourself, you can't really
No.
help.
No, okay, bet. I remember the last time we cut the things apart. I filleted them perfectly. I don't know
Yeah.
how.
Would it be acceptable to change the music?
Oh, I'm so
Oh
sorry.
yeah. We're still fighting.
Thanks.
Sailing
This
ship.
is the angel singing in the background now. Just no reason.
Yeah. Also, speaking of the medicine thing, would it be apt to say that Zashi is helping me attempt to bind her wounds? Or
Maybe with
Zashi,
knowledge.
do you
I've read
have
the
training in
books.
medicine?
Training? No.
Are you proficient in it?
No.
okay.
Hmm.
But I have
It's-
wisdom.
Did you go to school?
Sure. Zeke, roll again at advantage, or just one again at normal.
Same
oh my
thing again.
Th-
God.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
only so much you can tell
What?
Zeke to do when he is working with giant Tiger Man hands.
Yeah.
It's once again to quote Pirates of the Caribbean, blacksmith's hands.
He's not
Always
even
so
like
rough.
he's not even like wrapping her with bandages. He's just wrapping himself by accident.
I think I'm like clearing it out, but I'm just having a real hard time doing it when my claws are there.
Hmm. All right. You guys, I imagine, take quite a bit of time, probably a short rest amount of time, bandaging yourselves, as do Shuri and Kill. I'd say taking care of these bodies one by one is fairly restful
Whoa,
of an
whoa.
activity
Very.
as you
Whoa.
dump them all one by one into the
Whoa.
ocean.
Don't worry, I stripped them of their items.
Yeah, just kind of. Oh no, not again, please.
Yeah, you guys are all free to roll hit dice and regain whatever you get back on short rests.
I look at the angel, and even though I sneer at it, I
Oh, short rest.
will, on the short rest as well, go downstairs and tell Zarya, as well as Panzer.
Once again, you see Panzer shoving a severed arm out of a porthole window that is smeared with blood and shark scales around the edges, as if she had to butcher and then remove somebody from a window that they tried to come in through.
And I would have done the prestidigitation on the deck where it wouldn't be all grody.
Yeah.
There's something
So-
you might enjoy seeing, young one.
What's that?
You pray.
Sometimes. I've been to the Temple of Journey before.
Come. I think you'll enjoy seeing proof of your faith.
Okay.
It was the funniest thing. Just to tell somebody right before they see God is, "Do you pray?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you come up aboard deck. and the child follows behind you, and they look around, and then they look up, and their eyes go wide, and she screams, and she runs back below deck.
Let's go!
Shit. I'm on.
A few seconds later, you see a peeking up from the stairs. Is it?
Sorry,
Does it
Sparks,
move?
I'm gonna check the kid.
It's protecting our ship.
Does it move?
Technically, it moves. Just not right now.
Alright. Are we all good?
Why is it hanging in the air?
It's cool, I guess.
Are you all good there?
Yeah,
This thing's,
scared me.
I think it's a friend. I don't. It ain't an enemy. I know that much. It helped kill some of them fish peoples.
Why does it have an upside down W on its chest?
Yeah.
I don't rightly know. That's probably some god shit or something.
It's upside down for Minnie when it should be right side up for Wumbo.
For Wombo.
That is so fucking funny. Oh my god. It's a SpongeBob reference.
It's a fuck.
Gross. Cringe.
You
God.
you alright there, kid? Zipper checked you all good?
I'm okay.
They
wait,
silently hold up a moderately large shark tooth. It still has the root on the bottom of it.
Don't pay attention to that. It's alright.
I mean,
What were you gonna say, Zashi?
Oh, nothing. I heard a Z name and my brain autocorrected. But I also answered in the voice of the child, so I think I'm just high.
That's completely fair.
I mean, I don't know if it's your kind of thing, kid, but maybe you could take it too. I like to take souvenirs myself.
Yeah, she's the one holding up the tooth.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Sorry, you said silently, so I'd assumed it was.
Oh no, yeah, she's downstairs. She's
Yeah.
still squelching an arm out through a hole that's too small for it.
Wow,
Yeah,
Chang,
well,
you're a gourd.
It's a fine treasure you
Bourbon.
know found there. If you want, I can help you clean it up a little bit.
I can clean. I know how.
Yeah, but I mean, has you done cleaned the bone before? Or?
Looking down at the ground.
All right. Well, you just give us a shout if you need it. Then, all right.
What's that? And points it.
I don't rightly know. That's something that Sparks
There's
did.
a lot of God up here.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my, that's my spell book.
Oh.
Okay. Did not know
Doesn't
that.
look like a book.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
She pulls out her book and she's like, so it's this, but it's over there. And I can, like, see through it, and I can move it up, and she, like, flies it up above, like a drone. And she
Do a
closes her
figure eight.
eyes, and she's like, I can see up there and everything. And
You
if I
holding
wanted
She
the
to...
waves at it.
Are you holding the book like a remote control and like pressing different runes on it?
I mean, for the demonstration purposes, yes, but normally no. And she's like, I would do like a little fire out of the thing, but you can only do it once a day, and I think that kind of sucks, so I'm gonna save that just in case. But then it flies back down. I like to keep it out because it's a friend that can't talk.
The best type of friends.
I know.
I like all my friends that talk. I also like all my friends that don't talk, of which there are two. There's nothing there's nothing wrong with that, it's just weird it happened twice.
I mean,
I'm. if you're a good kid, I'm gonna go take a nap because I'm hurting a little.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot.
No,
Where
I'm
am I?
all rest of the wheel.
Let me go down here. There you go. And we're doing a short rest, you said, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the...
So if you'd like to roll hit dice, you may roll as many as you would like, up to your maximum, which is still currently 7, because you
Yeah.
have not yet finished leveling up. 'Cause you will need to
Yee.
need a long rest for that.
Yee. So it was what? 1 I did already. 2. What was it? 1.
I'm trying to think of something introspective that Zashi would be doing.
I mean,
Writing,
do you
I
have?
guess.
Do you still have that cleric's spellbook, right? Or not the cleric, the it was another kind of wizard. Never mind.
No, I had that book on conjuration.
Yes, the conjurer's spellbook. I mean,
Just generally vibe with my guardian.
yeah. I mean, do you?
I
Take time to
imagine her
pray?
stoic. I imagine her stoically sitting perched up somewhere, thinking real hard.
Just like looking at it, maybe up in the crow's nest here, looking down at the back of its head,
Yeah,
just sort of
and she's
pipe
like,
firmly clamped.
how many fucking times did I ask for this?
Why did I do that?
And now it's like,
There we go.
and that's basically what she's thinking. She's going in these loops of like, what, I never expected this to happen to me, and now it's really happening to me right now. I'm having like a religious experience, like a baby.
Like a baby.
What just happened to me?
Why don't you make me a religion check at advantage?
Damn, poor rolls.
Sasha, as you're looking at the back of this thing's head, going over and over and over about what you know about the deities in general, how they're absent from the world, and their followers are few and far between, except in specific places of the world. And you keep wondering why now, why this moment, when the engineering side of your brain turns on. Do you picture almost 2 different pieces of machinery extending and retracting, not both in sync? And time after time, they extend towards each other, one bridging the gap from the left, one from the right, but always out of sync, never connecting. Until just as one is pulling away, the other shoots out and finally hooks to the other side. And the connection is established firmly, and it is no longer able to be lost. Almost like a fisherman catching a fish, or a fish trying to be caught, but never at the same time until, perhaps by divine inspiration, the wires cross.
Dashi thinks about this, considers searching for it and tossing a pebble on this thing's head to see what it would do. Decides not to. And just continues to kind of kick around back to thinking about serious things again.
One of the first serious things I think that would occur to you is your spellbook, this page that you saw.
Oh my god. Whips it open. What the fuck? I know spider climb. Do I find it in there?
Spider climb is there.
What the
This
fuck
spell
happened?
is not.
The spell is not there anymore?
Yes, Guardian of Faith is no longer in your spellbook. That
Damn.
strange stuck to the back sheet that you pulled free is not there. There's no evidence that it was there. There's not like a torn out page in between. There never was a page there. The binding wouldn't allow for it.
I think this would make Sashi begin to cry again.
Would it be loud enough to be heard from the deck above?
I mean, it would be quiet at first, but like, she would certainly begin to spiral. It would probably get louder.
I'm gonna hook the wheel so it's just rolling straight. Alright, yeah, I'll keep an eye. Someone grab the wheel if they have to.
Alright, Captain.
No. Yeah. You're up in the crow's nest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one.
Alright. Oh, okay, and then I'll start climbing up. And then I'll just sit there with you. Hey. What's up?
The page is not in the page is not in the book anymore.
And I'll just pull her into like a very gentle, non-restricting hug.
She'll like lean in very hard and just go. It's
Look.
where did the page go? I would never just pull a page.
Look, Sparks. I think because you so damn smart, it's been a while since you came across something you didn't understand. And that's what us stupid folks are used to. So, maybe me being stupid, you being smart, we make an okay team. I think sometimes you just gotta accept that you don't understand something. And that's okay. That thing did us some good. That's really all we need to know about it. And ask some folk about it later, but I mean, I tried talking to it for a little bit while I was on the wheel. It doesn't seem like it was one for conversation. Yeah, try not to worry about it too much. Weird shit happens, which it's done been happening, and I don't mean you did nothing wrong.
Like, both hand wipes her eyes, wipes away the tears. Oh. Thanks, Zeke. DM.
Sorry.
Hello.
How much damage does it have to deal before it goes away?
60.
And it dealt 50?
Yes.
Can I take the 10?
I don't think you can designate yourself as hostile to yourself.
I guess.
Do you know the spell Dispel Magic?
Do I? I don't think I do. No.
Okay.
I mean, if not, okay. I just feel like Zashi would want it to go away, and that would be her first logical.
I would say if you want it to go away, you could. Like, I mean that's fine. Like, yeah, it's your magic thing. You can do whatever you wanted to do.
I've got like a character thing going here.
Yeah. I mean, if
Do
you
you-
want it to, I just don't. I think thematically, it doesn't make a lot of sense in this moment for the thing that you summoned to save you turns and strikes you.
Oh yeah, I mean, but it would be I guess it would be my request.
It's up to you. If that's how you would like to do it, please describe to me the scene.
Yeah, well, I guess I don't mind talking about this. Could we go downstairs for a second?
Sure, you and me.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm. So, Kill, interested in Sahagin sausage? Sausage?
I feel like it would
The
be,
horses.
like, I feel like you'd have to mince the meat real hard. I feel like it'd be quite fibrous.
Yeah.
It's slow simmer. Don't break up. It's
Yeah.
fish.
You'd have to, like, probably smoke it, I would say.
Yeah, to get that
'Cause
texture.
I feel like it would taste not great if you didn't smoke it.
That's what we got the cannibals, handy dandy cookbook for. Thank you, courtesy Hagden.
Thank you very much.
Season up a liver or two.
The nice calming sounds of the ocean.
The sear of a liver.
Also, try not to eat too much liver from a predator, because you can get vitamin B poisoning.
Jesus.
Excellent.
Good to know.
Or it might be I think it's vitamin B poisoning, and that can kill you. Yeah, generally don't eat the livers of predators.
If you're ever in a neighborhood, just don't. Just don't.
Yeah,
Just don't.
herbivore is perfectly fine, but if you eat too much predator liver, the concentration of vitamin D can really fuck with you.
I'll never have to
it'll-
worry about osteoporosis.
No, actually, it's the opposite problem. It'll make your bones shitty and brittle.
Nice and shitty.
Yeah, it goes full circle.
Oh yeah.
There was like a caveman fossil they found at one point that
That's
showed signs of vitamin D poisoning. So she must have been eating
nothing but hunters.
Exclusively livers.
Mostly, well, because they probably would have been like, "Hey, this is like an organ. It probably gives it its power or something."
It's so funny
Yeah.
to think of the fact that somebody went so hard in hunting predators back in the day and age of a stick and stone was its weapon. It's like, god damn.
Yeah.
How many predators were you hunting? That's a hard fucking caveman.
That was a hard time. Shit, man.
I think it was
Oh.
a female.
It's a damn that lady be slaying shit. She's the most terrifying cave woman you ever seen.
Okie doke.
You also actually climb down from the crow's nest.
She climbs down very, very dominantly, steps down the stairs,
Slide
pushes her manifest mind out of the way, looks right up at it, and asks and says, "Okay, if I remember the spell correctly, you need to deal 60 HP, whatever that is." And then you dealt 50. If you give me the last 10, will you go away? And it looks down at her,
You
and it holds up its sword, and then it disappears.
Oh.
Hmm.
Huh.
And Zashi, you can see all the little tendrils of fire kind of stand on end. And then she just storms into the captain's quarters.
Is she alright?
There's a lot of crypticness going on.
Marks, you good? Do you want a second? Or I don't know what you need right now.
Zashi takes a moment because I don't think anybody's ever asked her what she needs right now. And she'll look over at Zeke and go, yeah, I think I need a couple of minutes.
Got it. Well, I gotta make sure we're on the right course, so I'll just like grab a couple of the bits of maps. I'll be on the wheel.
Of course. I know where to find you.
And yeah, I'll head on up. Hey, Twiggy.
Captain
That
Steady,
was
Captain.
some, yeah, good job. Mighty fine fighting there, by the way. I never understand magic, but damn, it seems like you're good at it.
Seems to have
Also-
awoken in me in a way.
Also, I mean, I did tell you so when we first met.
All along.
And I know you didn't think you were, but sometimes simplicity's the way to go as far as understanding shit. Sorry, I take a little bit of pride in the I told you so.
Very valid, Captain. Thank you.
Of course.
Honestly, the finest sailor I've ever met. I'm very glad to have escaped prison with you.
He just kind of stops there for a moment and is just like not sure how to process that. Thank you. I'm trying to unpack that. I don't. He just kind of takes the wheel and stares off into the distance. It's like very clearly deep in thought.
Your ferocity is not fake.
Alright. Thank you, I suppose.
And yes, I'll
Probably
keep
one of
those.
the first. Yeah, probably one of the first times Zeke has ever gotten a legitimate compliment.
And yes, I'll be sure to keep my rations appropriately separate.
Yeah, appreciate it. I don't. Look, shark is okay, but shark people, I feel like might not be great. I don't actually have a problem eating those. If you smoke them up, they're probably alright.
Well, let's see how well I do.
Yeah. Although maybe do that on shore. I don't want the whole
Technically
boat
cannibalism.
smelling of smoked fish.
Mhm.
Just for
Well,
the flavor of the world that is, and would be considered by most people to technically be cannibalism. Make
Yeah.
your own character decisions within that knowledge.
It's true.
Okay.
Like being a fucking monster like Cherie. It's totally fine. I'm happy for you guys to
Yeah.
you should
Or-
just know what the baseline is.
Yeah, I mean, Zeke will try anything once. He'll have a nibble. You probably won't have a whole sausage, but
You okay, Panzer? I know this has been a hectic few days. if she's probably asleep.
No, she would not be asleep. She nods at the "it's a lot," and will put away her sickle, which she was cleaning and sharpening, and look up and point at you, like to ask the same question.
It's exhilarating, terrifying. Used to stalking the night and just playing music in bars. It's definitely a new life, I should say.
She'll nod again. Gestures up aboard deck and then makes a wind gesture. You assume when are you guys asking when you guys are supposed to arrive? You know that the answer is in about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. You guys should be making landfall if the map is accurate.
Not terribly long. Shortly.
She'll nod and give the sickle one last wipe and sheath it and turn to begin packing up her strop and whetstone. Kill, were you taking a nap downstairs or were you doing anything?
Oh, I was taking a nap.
Fat ass nap.
Yes. Nice and fat.
The purple nap.
The purple nap, you know.
Okay. Final activities, the last 45 minutes before you guys get off. Zeke aboard deck, you can see the outcropping of the Green Haven approaching. You begin pulling the ship alongside it, as you usually do.
Last activity.
Anybody?
I will be sitting down with my cookbook that I got so politely from the hag, while also setting up one of the bowls that I have with me, and filling that with the flaxseed oil, which is good for the ropes. Oh, correctly. And letting Riata soak in it, as I wanted to make sure that they can stay shiny and strong.
As you bathed your pet noose. Okay. Hell yeah. That's probably the most Hannibal Lecter thing you've done yet.
Selecting the spices, making sure I got the intro on, the livers as well.
Close up of you dipping a rope in oil. It's very close up on the hands.
Yeah, not just that, but also like letting it like coil and slide off of me into the bowl so it could like soak like a snake.
This feels like a somebody's kink.
It's somebody's.
Petting Riata as I read peacefully.
What is the in-game day?
This is day 45. Why?
I was taking the time to write a little check-in for Zashi
Ooh, do it. Hell yeah.
in my biography. Or my
Please do.
backstory.
Hell yeah. I love that. If you guys have nothing else that you would like to do, you will pull in at the small sandbar that connects the Green Haven to the larger landmass of this continent. You disembark, climbing down the rope ladder and splashing into the shallow water here.
Yeah.
You have all returned once more to the Green Haven. You can see that the gate stands open to your north. And to some of you, Mother is visible moving about her garden.
Ooh, right, kid. So, we're going in this place. Stay off the grass. This lady, she's a little weird, little magic. Just be polite. Should be just fine. But if you're not sure about something, maybe ask her, because she's a little weird.
Very in tune with the world.
Yeah, stick close to Zip or myself. You about good, kid?
Chill nod.
Shit. All right,
Holding
everybody,
Panazipper's hand.
let's go on in. Oh, just so to hey, Sparks, you got the blood, right? The shark looking throat blood for me and Cuddy.
I believe she does. Just
What was in the bag? The bag of holding? Right?
Everybody. I'll like knock on the door, kind of.
It's open.
I know, but I'm still knocking.
Okay.
Hello.
You hear
Yes,
the familiar voice. Come in. It is
Alright.
good to see you all again.
The one gone. Oh.
Did we lose
All right.
Ashi?
I think
Just
so.
so you know, we got a little one with us. Also, it is very funny to me that you are listed as crocodile.
I was about to
Yes,
say
I am a
crocodile.
I am a
This is
crocodile.
One Piece?
Yes.
Oh, hello, hi.
Hi. Okay. They asked if you have the blood. Yes.
Yes. Of course, I have the blood.
Ah.
So, couple
You
things.
seem to have gained and lost.
Yeah. It was a whole thing. Magic bullshit. I don't pretend to understand it, but we doing all right, I think. Well,
We switched
Me
the
and-
ferry out for a kid.
yeah, I would say on the whole, it's probably better. Farrah was a little handsy. Anyway, me and Cuddy, we done got bit, and we ain't sure how to fix it. It seems
I am he.
we was thinking maybe you could fix it, cause quite frankly, I'm animal enough right now, and I don't need shark on top of tiger.
I should be a skilled enough alchemist to brew an antidote.
Sorry we keep showing up like this.
With
This is my
what
first time
I
showing
have
up.
to ask of you, I do not think I can turn down your request.
Well,
Oh, I mean, consent is key.
while you're brewing, would you mind explaining to us a little bit?
She will nod and lead you all into her greenhouse, gesturing for you guys to find space for yourself. You guys see the glass cases with the different alchemical ingredients, some of which you got from her before, some of which you did not choose, and others that you don't recognize. And she says, "The thing I need from you is blood from those affected and blood of those who gave the curse."
Yeah, we got both of those. I might need to pull a little bit out of my. Actually, I still got some on me. Just let me, and I'll
One of your
scoop a little
bandages will
bit off.
suffice.
Yeah,
just like whenever, like a swatch of bloodied bandage that you guys are all
Yeah.
still very
You
hurt.
still very
squeeze-
hurt from.
You squeeze one of the wounds that hasn't quite healed yet, and it begins.
It just
like,
starts
"That's
gushing
good."
out.
Ugh.
All right,
Squeeze out your hand like a ketchup bottle.
here. Do I put
What
it
a
anywhere, or
visual.
just like on
She
your
will provide
hands?
you a bowl for each
You
of you,
are
a
the
small
visual,
wooden
baby.
bowl.
Just like
Open
wipe
up.
it into the bowl.
Excellent.
And we do got vials for the sharky creatures. Come on, handle that.
She'll take those and combine blood with blood appropriately, as they're all labeled. Thanks to Zashi. And she pours both of them into their own beaker before snapping her fingers, and a small flame appears under two stands, and she places the beakers on them. While that cooks, is everyone here privy to the information? And she pointedly looks at the child. Would the little one be made aware of this?
Depends on what information you done speaking of, but yeah, kid, don't. Maybe Zip, could you take the kid outside for a little bit? This might be a little more than she wants
Panaziver
to hear about.
nods. You don't see from where, but Panaziver produces something that is fairly analogous to a baseball.
Huh.
And they will play catch outside. Right.
Yeah.
Where was it? Where I need to know where it was.
Where did it come from?
You look around, you see that there's a what appears to be a baseball mitt sitting here on top of the barrel.
Oh,
It came
man.
from the baseball net.
It came from the base. God damn it, I wish it came from somewhere else.
You guys are gross. As she exits, Preserver will pull the door closed, and Mother will look at all four of you. As I feared, the island and the tower were not isolated incidents. The reason the magical backlash was so intense upon all of you, because it was able to locate more than 10 times what I was trying to find. All told, there should be 15 of these rising structures.
Jesus.
Oh boy, we're going on a bit of a road trip.
It's good.
It seems that these creatures are coming in waves. The deep dragon was only the first. As a creature of the Underdark, it was most affected by the conflict below and sought to escape. The others will seek to return to lands that they have not ruled for millennia.
So we're just gonna have a lot of dragons everywhere.
She'll nod and ask for you guys to produce your world map.
Yeah.
What if real dragons were the friends we made along the way?
I mean, technically, we got killed.
I mean, yeah, technically.
Everyone looks at Kill.
With my magic, I was able to detect 3 that have currently already risen, as well as identify the type dragon.
That'd be mighty helpful.
She will
I
start
love dragons.
at the north, in between Nern and Welthesh. There's a island, and if I need to zoom back in, god damn it. Let me transfer you.
Say it in Mother's voice.
But mother's like she goes to write with a pen on your map and it doesn't work, and she goes, does anyone have a scrap? And she like writes a little bit on her hand and it's still not coming out. I need a piece of paper.
It produces wizardly quill.
Produce flame a little. I heard it loosens up.
Just tell me what you need me to write.
Just shake it a little bit.
She will say, adult white dragon.
Oh. Whoa.
At
Where?
this location here.
Nerd.
The red X there.
Got
Red X.
Might want to make that text a schmick
Yeah,
bigger.
I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm sorry. I want
You're
everybody to
good.
bust out their fucking magnifying glass with it.
white dragon.
Why don't you make it red as well, please?
Blue eyes
Red.
white dragon.
I was gonna make it white.
I'm white dragon. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, feel free. Do whatever you would like. She will mark all the way down at the south of your map.
Zashi taking artistic liberties.
Says drag. Just starts drawing an actual dragon.
I'm gonna ping you, so stop.
What?
I'm not doing anything.
Oh
A
shit.
brass dragon.
Grass. Ooh, my type of dragon.
Or
Did you ping
Like-
it?
I did.
grass as in the middle, or grass
Spy
as the
drum.
Oh, there it is. All the way down there, right? I
Yes.
see it.
All the way down south.
So, what kind of grass dragon?
Brass.
Oh,
BRASS.
Yeah, brass.
Brass.
Oh, okay. He's a brassy gal.
Grass dragon.
Question, DM.
Adult?
Is the lore of metallics generally being, a bit nicer accurate in this world?
None of you would have knowledge of dragons. They are incredibly rare in the current time periods, and unless you're a fantasy story type person, you probably don't know anything other than dragons, big, scaly, and breathe different elements.
Okay.
But that is something that you imagine that Mother would know, and you can absolutely learn in this thing. Lastly, but by no means leastly, also in the south, a topaz dragon.
Ooh.
Topaz.
Topaz. This is turned into Steven Universe.
Now, I don't want to be presumptuous, but do we think these types of dragons seem like they might be not too fond of each other potentially? Do you
Oh,
think we
I'm
could
an idiot.
play them off against each other, maybe?
I would love to know how we would get them to each other. I'm willing to travel that far.
That'd be dope.
Hey.
Like a
I mean-
Kyogre situation.
They
To answer
I mean,
your question,
presumably they can fly. And that dragon that we did come across had one hell of an ego.
Mother, what were you going to say?
the reason that these creatures are rising from the deep after so long is that there is no longer any space in the Underdark. The current civil war has been going on for centuries at this point, and the three major factions are being forced to expand to new areas. I had hoped that this would not come to pass, but it is why I came here in the first place. The three factions, the chromatic dragons, the metallic dragons, and the crystal dragons.
Chromatic, metallic, and crystal. Got it.
Chromatic dragons and the metallic dragons are those that are most easily definable in the conflict, whereas though the topaz dragons have an alliance not to fight amongst themselves, each of them are free to join a differing side. That said, dragons have not historically, recently, been ones to take orders. In order to survive, they became givers of order, if my understanding is clear.
was thinking maybe drop off a strongly worded letter or something.
Yes.
Forge it from one of the other dragons or something. Just really badmouth them and see if we can get them to pop off against each other, and then finish off the winner.
I would like to flex my draconic.
I
Yeah.
cannot imagine that creatures invading by raising land masses would be very believing of male.
I mean, I wasn't.
Anderson male.
I was being kind of metaphorical. I mean, like
A
You
metaphorical
know what I mean.
letter.
like somehow we tell them that one of the others is bad mouthing them, or they want to go to the same place, and they basically play them off against each other.
I mean, should we tell someone?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Do we know what places these dragons might be going for?
They will immediately seek to build armies above land. Their servants, sheltered in the Underdark for hundreds of years, will pour out across this plain.
That's
The loss of life from being close to any of these locations could be catastrophic.
We
I
need
get
to
that.
go
I was-
tell them now.
I was meaning, do we know if they have any like personal history within a particular place? Like, do you think the Topaz one going to be going to the Split or a Trot, or like
Last time
Wait.
any of these creatures roamed the material plane, gods still bestrode the world.
right?
In other words, Zeke, no.
No.
So
We needed to go tell one person to tell the other person, hey, ceasefire, so that we can deal with this dragon problem we've got going, because this is some world-ending shit.
Do you
Yeah.
think anyone's gonna listen to the pirates?
they don't need to know that that's
Perhaps.
where we are.
If you
I'm
did not
pretty
appear as pirates,
Perhaps if
I
we
mean-
got one, if we went all the way north and we killed one and brought it all the way south.
All the way back as proof. Just
I
its
feel
just its
like
head.
That
I feel like something might go mighty wrong on the way. down
Don't they
south.
always do?
okay, so we've got to convince them some other way. We got to tell somebody though, because this we gotta have some solidarity.
Well,
And I think
was
we
thinking-
might get away with it, considering we killed one dragon. We have proof of that.
yeah. Maybe
Actually,
pop
do
back
we?
to Mr. Close, see if we wait. What do we have that was done getting made in the Bonnie?
That would be
a +1 crossbow and a weapon or instrument made with harpy vocal cords.
And we didn't do the blood thing, yeah, because we gave it to her just now, right?
He is currently making it. Yes, you did not take that guy up on his offer to
Right.
make you potions.
Do we want to go back and pick that up? How long was that going to take?
Well, they did say they would message us. That would be dependent on Kill. It is designated under his visage, of course.
I mean,
How about we pop up to Mr. Close, see if any of our investments have turned anything over, or whether
You mean Nobani?
no Bonnie.
I was meaning Mr. Close, because
What investments do you
gotta-
have in Mustaklos? That's the place that you escaped and are wanted from.
I mean, I would have hoped that it would calm down by now, but perhaps not.
It's
I mean,
probably been a month, but not
Okay.
yeah, not enough for.
I don't imagine they take down posters after a month.
I don't
Especially
imagine
of a
posters
person with
are-
their head on fire, a lion, tiger man. Yeah,
The scariest woman alive.
the scariest woman to ever have eaten a person.
All right. Well, I think maybe if we can, I'll produce the contract I have for the jewelry thing.
Mhm.
Do you
Wait,
think?
which jewelry thing?
I remember there was like a. Let me remind myself. It was. Um. uh, Trying to remember where it was. Because I know there's a Dragonborn guy who, yeah, Lourdes Yovarex had a jeweler's contract that for potentially 200 gold pieces if he could make and sell the jewelry, but he wasn't able to give it to me at the time because he had to make and sell it first in Mr. Close from the first
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Feel like I. Oh no, yeah. Sold gemstones have contract with Lourdes Yorvax jeweler to be paid 200 GP from the sale of jewelry made from the Sari White.
Do you know if the
Notebook
folk from
moment.
Braille ever traveled to Mr. Close at all? Trading and the like?
Sparingly, as to avoid incurring suspicion.
Alright, well, I'll talk to him about the contract thing. I'll hand that over to them. Maybe split it down the middle. I don't think we probably want to be going that way anytime soon. Anyways,
I cannot
Yes.
speak to urgency, but I know that these 3 towers will not be the only ones.
yeah, you said
At
what?
least 4 more of each variety will come.
Yeah, that's a few.
That's a lot.
I'm thinking, and I'll just point at the map. The topaz looks closest, and may potentially be
Knew
most
someone.
willing to fuck with one of the others. They seem like a little bit of a neutral party, from what you don't be saying.
Attempt to be
Chill.
diplomatic.
She'll nod and say that and reaffirm that crystal dragons as a rule are neutral, with variances of lawfulness or chaoticness amongst themselves. They are free agents in this war.
Do we know if the topaz one has any particular tendencies that we might be able to explore?
Say again?
Do you think the topaz one might have any particular tendencies we might be able to exploit?
High or low for favorable results.
High?
All right, roll me a d20.
No.
It has been an incredibly long time. I will need to refresh my own memory.
Alright, well, if you don't mind looking into that, that might be helpful.
This
Well.
will be done.
I know anything?
You can roll a history at disadvantage.
Okay. Fuck it.
With a 15, you know that, while all dragons are intelligent, one of the things that topaz dragons prize is information, specifically on creation magic.
Creation magic. So just like maybe like a creation magic scroll or something like that. Like, is it an item that
Yeah.
it wants, or more
Or
like
a tome
or a book
of,
on it.
knowledge, or something that you yourself know, or something like they
Oh, maybe like a
usually
piece
generally
of
have an
advice.
interest, they hoard and collect information specifically of these kinds.
Ah, so yeah, Zashi would instinctively be like, let's go to the Topaz one. Creation magic. I have a book on conjuration to give him. Right? Is that the same thing?
Conjuration can be.
Creation magic?
A form of creation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine.
Hmm.
Okay, then I have a gift to give him. We don't even have to stop by anywhere, but actually we do, sort of.
Soon as he
Probably
gets
Yeah.
supplies.
Just
yeah,
for
to
extra
supply.
gift.
Well, maybe on the way we'll stop by Nobani to get our ship fixed up because it's still got some knocks in it, and then we'll see what we can do around there. Make sure we're prepped up. Maybe set ourselves up with a ballista or something. Because if we're fighting dragons, might be a good thing to have that kind of thing.
Also need to kind of decide what we're going to be asking this dragon about. So I've never talked to one of these guys before.
I don't think many folk have, but I'm thinking this thing's got an ego the size of a continent, so we just appeal to that.
I think that'd be
Oh,
simple.
hey, oh, great dragon motherfucker. Have this book as a token of our reverence. And
Gratitude.
also go fuck up that other dragon. He said some shit about you.
Probably
Okay,
a little bit more
okay.
eloquently, but you know, you get the point.
I don't know about the whole pitting them against each other thing, because if you really think about it, the whole war that's happening right now is kind of that.
Well,
we can
yeah,
all live
but
in
we don't wanna
harmony.
add
We
more
can all
to
live
it.
in harmony.
I don't think we're gonna be living in harmony with
Dragon
these things. I
harmony.
think we're gonna be killing them.
Well,
Well, it's-
sometimes harmony requires somebody to be fucking murdered. So of course we'll be killing some dragons.
Well, instead
Yeah,
of inciting a war, we'll just become friends and only use them if necessary. So you don't want
I
to already add more fuel to this, more fire.
I don't think these dragons gonna be feeling like they want to be taking orders from us.
I said no orders, just help. You know, we
Dragon.
convinced them to do. We talk no jutsu.
I
I
guess
mean, you're welcome to
also-
try, but I don't think they'll do anything that doesn't serve what they want.
You know, we can't know until we actually ask them. Because we might be able to appeal to something.
we also tell them that we are able to kill things like them.
That true.
We've done it before.
In not a threatening way, just in a, you know, we could do this too.
Just so you know, we have the ability to kill you.
That probably ain't gonna go over very
That's
well.
definitely not gonna help. And it's like, oh.
In my experience, when I worked underneath the Silver Spire, being more ambassadorial would be ideal. You would usually want to present your intentions and see if it would be agreeable to discuss matters. Not every, in this case, treated nobility. Be willing
I
to
mean-
speak freely.
Mother, do you
You-
think
You
what's
must
your
remember that they have come here prepared for war.
Exactly.
They are here as warriors, first and foremost. Do not imagine many of them have kept their minds open, especially because of the ability of many crystal dragons to use their minds as a weapon. Beware if you are going to see the topaz dragon first, that it may peer into your minds before you even reach it.
That may complicate things.
So none of that we have the ability to kill you thing. All right, cool. None of that, because they can just hear that in our thoughts. Let's just not think about
Possible.
whether we can or cannot kill them, and just think happy thoughts.
I mean, since y'all don't want to try to play these things off against each other, and it seems like they ain't down for, maybe talking about just founding a new city and chilling out or something. I think maybe we just go kill this motherfucker, and then maybe we go to the brass one, send him off against the other one, and
I mean, no disrespect, Captain, but what land of this current world, and she'll gesture across the map, could sustain hundreds of dragons?
hundreds? I thought that was just one in each tower.
This is the beginning. That is why it is
Right.
imperative that each one is stopped.
Also,
Even though the metallic dragons are waging a war against the slavery of the chromatics, they are still here to occupy these lands.
Yeah.
and
They must
even
be
if we pit them
convinced.
against each
I mean,
other, we still have to fight the strongest one.
My point stands. I think if we can pin these things on against each other, then that'll make our work a whole lot easier.
We would also
Regardless.
be in the middle of their fight, which would
Not
most likely
necessarily.
level everything.
I'd imagine they're probably going to be fighting each other on each other's ground. That's my guess. Because they're pouring out of the ground, they might just want to plug up the hole.
But they're going to whatever kingdom they last remembered.
I mean, they might, but if we can convince them that the other dragon's probably a bigger threat, which, to be honest, I think it is. I don't know. I guess I'm open to trying something else. I just, if y'all could convince me.
Consider, and she'll point at the first tower. You were unable to defeat the first of these creatures. Dragon turtles are now swimming freely through much of the world's oceans.
Oh.
The island on which you fought was one creature. The whole of it.
I mean,
These
to
things are
me,
as you said,
sorry.
world ending. Involve who you wish, but whatever we do, it must be done quickly. And if you agree to undertake this task, you will have my aid.
I mean, quite frankly, I don't think we got another option. I don't fancy being Dragon Chow or Dragon Slave or whatever the fuck they're gonna make us.
Probably Chow first, then Slave.
I don't think I'll be much good as a slave after I done being chewed up, but
And lo,
anyways.
the world's turned to those who would not turn away. And she gives you guys a smile. A little bit toothy, maybe, but it's a nice smile.
Right. But yeah, I guess I want to know what's y'all problem with playing them off against each other. I don't quite get the issue with that.
It's the aftermath for me, because again,
What would that entail in your
If
mind?
you allow them to bring forth their armies to wage this war,
we still gotta fight the winner.
they will wipe clean whatever continent they war on.
And they're pretty big.
Right. I thought, okay, I was under the impression maybe we could just get them to,
Right,
fight
like
each
They
other's
could,
house.
I'm about to say they definitely fight each other, but in the
Yeah,
midst
to
of
abs-
their fighting, people and things will be destroyed.
To abstract
in-
it, each one of these things is being raised by a singular creature.
Yeah.
If they are allowed to complete what they're trying to do, like the dragon turtle was in the first tower, they will be able to enter and become a native race
Yeah.
to this plane again, or this part of the material plane again.
Mhm. Yeah, I was under the understanding that we could potentially just send them straight to each other rather than fighting on the land nearby. Given
Which
that
would
they're
work if it
coming
was
out
just
of
one, but this is like an advance
It's a
party
I'm
for
about to
each
say,
of
if
these
that was the case,
Underdark
then
regions.
all the things in between would be destroyed.
Not necessarily. We just send one to the other.
That's what I'm saying. They have to get past what is
Why?
it? Certain places. Shit, it don't matter. If they're already trying to destroy
Yeah,
and
there's
conquer.
there's too many of them for it to matter anyway. Yeah, sorry, I was misunderstanding the situation.
No, it's totally okay. I wanted to be clear because it's like this is a whole new
Yeah.
plot that I'm pitching you
It's a
guys,
whole
I was
siege.
excited to play them off against each other. I thought that
He's
would be
like,
fun.
let's watch them fight.
which
like,
is totally like that.
Yeah.
There is a war going on. There is currently a thing, and if you choose to do that, choose carefully, and
Yeah.
you
See,
know
we
do what you
prevent
can
it.
to learn about what
Yeah.
types of dragons each of the dragons hate.
It's either we prevent it or we just watch the second coming of Kong versus Godzilla. And just sit there and just watch them destroy it all.
I was just hoping to, I guess, make it slightly more interesting. And okay, let's go kill everything.
That would
Okay, I
be sick
mean-
though, like some Avengers level.
If you don't find it interesting, I mean, I don't.
No, it is.
You're
it
free to
is.
do what you're free to do, like whatever you like.
Yeah.
Don't give Nate any ideas. He'll fucking have us fighting for our lives every minute already.
I mean, we have this idea to go talk to the Topaz Dragon.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean we have to kill it.
Yeah. It might be
I
a
think-
nice dragon.
I'm thinking.
Doubt that, but we can try.
Hey man,
We
Dragon
don't
Tales.
know. We know that it hoards information. Doesn't sound like violence to me. I say we go to Nobani, and then I guess. Well, nope,
Everybody is the fastest track.
not that way.
Nobody
I'd be
knows.
surprised if anything that hoards anything would, not take it from wherever's around. They don't seem like the asking type.
Well, I mean, you don't have any answers, and Mother doesn't either. I think we might as well go to the source.
Mother.
I feel like we're walking in the mouth of the beast here without a plan, but we'll give it a shot.
Did do that
Some-
last time, and we came with
Sometimes
kill.
sometimes dragons don't actually want to kill everything. That is
Yeah.
possible.
This
That
might
has
be a
not been my
possibility.
experience so far, but I'm
But
willing
in-
to give it a shot.
Hmm. I mean, I guess
All right.
could we dock?
It feels like everyone here is interested, and we're all pitching this to you, Sam, and you keep no-butting everybody. And this is a collaborative improv
Apologies.
storytelling game. So I don't know what any of us can do in this situation to get you on board.
Sorry, no, I am on board. I just don't know what's happening.
You have said no to every single person who has talked to you. So what are we doing that you're not picking up on? What can we do for you in this situation? You don't know anything. You can go talk, you can go play themselves off. These are all options. There are just consequences to whatever you choose.
Okay, sorry. From the start, what do you guys want to do?
The plan to go. I personally think we should go talk to the Topaz Dragon and see what's going on. Maybe there's more that we don't know about that he's willing. Because remember, Nate said that they are free agents. They're not aligned with
Yeah.
anything, meaning doesn't
Okay.
necessarily mean that they have to be killing everybody. So I figure we go talk to the free agent guy and be like, "What the hell's going on with all your bros?"
Okay.
If they
And-
are your bros.
And they like creation magic, and I have the conjuration book, so we have a perfect gift.
Play a little bit of
Okay.
ambassador.
Cool.
See if we can get
I
rid
am
of
down with that.
And we can
Apologies
stop.
for the confusion.
No, it's okay.
You're
It's
good, you're
totally
good.
fine.
This is a confusing
how,
situation.
Well, and this is how people talk about plans like this. Sometimes things get lost, and we have to re-evaluate again. But
we don't talk about dragons often, so this is a very, very what's the word? Very
Heavy
real
situation.
reaction.
anyways, I'm trying to figure out. We go to Nobani. Do you think we'll be able to stock up enough to make it to the Topaz Dragon, or would we have to stop somewhere else?
I mean,
And
right
could
now we currently have no water.
Right. And no food.
And
We have
no
to at
food.
least be able to make it to
Need to do
Nobani.
a
We
hard
can't even-
restock of all of our shit.
I'm about to say we technically can't even leave this
I think
place
we'll
yet.
maybe stock up on what Brill can spare.
Yeah,
we
well,
can
we
go
can get here.
hunting.
Yeah. We'll take a second here to stock up, I think. Then we head
I-
to Nobun. And
I look over at Mother.
stock there.
Is it okay if we dock here and recoup?
Of course. Every courtesy I can extend is yours. I will begin growing some more of my special herbs if you wish to each take another clipping when you leave.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Is this the
Yeah.
smuggler's route?
Gripweed, Cinder Petals, Addison's Blood,
Oh,
and
right,
Smuggler's
right,
Root.
right.
Yes, those are the 4 specialties that she grows that are not native to this part of the world or this world in general.
What time is it now?
You guys arrived. It was early evening, late afternoon. So let's say the sun is probably set during this conversation. It's probably 9.
So I
Approaching
say
10.
maybe we all eat and head to
Yeah.
sleepy time.
Yeah, let's
Sleepy
spend the
time
night on the ship,
junction.
and in the morning we can go ahead and take a walk over to Brill.
And allow me to provide you all food and water. And she
Thank
will
you.
clasp her hands and walk out the door and cast Create Food and Water. And a picnic basket and blanket appear on the ground that is overflowing with food, cornucopia-esque.
Oh my
There
god!
are-
And that one girl, her name I can't remember. Soleil.
Yes.
Oh my god! I remembered. Where is she?
Yeah, you have, I don't know if you've seen her while you've been here.
I saw her
uh,
through the window in here.
Yes, she was, so you saw her through the window. She seemed to be, reading a book in bed.
As a reader, I will leave her alone.
Respectful.
Alright, so you guys eat and, drink and make merry through the evening. I want to take this point. Are there any other questions you have for Mother about this thing that has just been explained and is confusing and a large plot point that is going to direct future stuff?
I mean, any information she has, but Zeke isn't sure what kind of questions to ask, as he understands dragons don't really have weaknesses. They can have strength. You can kind of exploit.
Yeah. All
I guess-
dragons all dragons have one weakness that they share, which is ego.
Yeah.
It takes a very particular type of dragon to realize that they are not the center of the universe, especially before they reach the ancient stage, for them to not be a super grouchy all the timey wimey, and very angry at everybody.
Hmm.
That said, there is some truth she can say to the metallic dragons are, as a rule, not evil incarnate. While they may do things that are destructive, they do so because their bases as dragons are different than a humanoid's.
You said
And you can-
metallic?
Yes, so metallic dragons include copper, brass, bronze, silver,
So-
and gold.
Alright, so no. You said that they're not, like,
They're, as a rule, not evil.
okay, alright, cool. And then
And they run the
Topaz
gamut
and
of-
the crystal dragons are free agents.
Are
and then
mostly neutral, yes.
They're neutral, okay, yeah, alright.
And
Well,
chromatic
yeah, I
dragons
think
are the
that-
ones to watch out for. Those are the
Alright,
ones
there
that
is-
she says will almost definitely not try and talk to you unless you are able to find something that they are deeply that they
into-
need you for alive, basically, unless you have a reason to be alive in their
Huh.
presence.
Interesting.
to think that there's levels to this shit.
Mhm.
She can also give context with the fact of she mentioned that chromatic dragons are slavers and metallic dragons are not.
Oh,
She will
right,
describe that though all of these dragons are served by kobolds and dragonborn of their respective color or chromatic type or crystalline type, the chromatic dragons have also enslaved a race of beings that are not native to the material plane here. And she only knows the name of this race in Draconic.
Hmm.
Which we both know.
Word.
Yes. Would you like me to tell you the word?
Yes,
Yes.
in your best draconic, please.
Okay.
By the way, just so y'all know, I do have to get going. Not pretty soon.
Okay, this is where we're gonna end session. You guys are gonna get a long rest, and you can level up and do all the stuff. I just want to answer questions while we have time and
We'll
stuff.
ask Mother something.
The word is Nerlin.
Narland.
Nerlin.
Nerland. Nerland.
No D.
Oh, just no D, okay. Norland.
Nerland.
It sounds like an actual place in real life.
Nerlin would be multiple. Nerla would be a single of these creatures.
Nerland.
You mean Nerlins?
What
Nerland?
No,
Nerla,
Nerlin is the
Nerland,
plural.
Nerlin.
Nerland.
Nerla or Nerlin.
It's a Nerla.
You know how you can say something and it starts to lose its meaning? What about when you say something so many times and it retains its meaning?
Powerful. It's power word kill.
Oh, that's what I call a Nerla.
Alright, I mean, we ate.
We ate. We's eating.
All right. Well, thank you for the game.
Yes,
Thanks.
thank you.
Thank
Very
you.
good game. Amazing game.
Not great
Splendid.
communication, y'all.
Almost dead, but didn't.
You guys all survived. You guys all did good. We hashed it out. We all talked to each other and made clear what we were doing, and we're all happier and better for it.
Talked it out.
Steve, you
Simple.
Nate, for
Yes.
questions.
Steal me.
Thank you kindly. I will catch y'all later.
Bye.
See you.
Yeah.
So, in the typical fashion, Shuri, lagging behind. Kind of looking at Mother and then the rest of the group as they go to enjoy their food. Obviously, one of your powers. Probably hard to ignore. Just transitioned. I was curious if you've seen anything of my like before.
I've met elves.
And the shadows.
What do you mean, your curse?
Hmm. The acceptance of my lover. I felt it burn the lycanthropy from my veins. It was intoxicating. Though the other shadows of my mind seemed to have attemptedly eaten or tried to eat the crow. I have a curiosity if there would be a way to temper my mind to keep such incredulous acts from happening again, especially at sea with the crew.
Aside from casting aside your curse, you could see if sating its hunger would work. But that is not something I can recommend.
Hmm.
Doing so will only strengthen its hold on you.
It is sensational. I want to know. Oh, it is a very delectable treat. As I promised, I will keep my hunting grounds from your family. Some
My
monsters.
family? Or your family?
I guess some would see them as family, would you not?
What you have I would not describe as familial. But you carry more than one thing. One twists about your aura, and the other... And she looks at the pocket where you keep the arrowhead. Far older. Thing I don't fully understand. Cherie, in this moment, what suspicions do you have about Mother?
Immensely, especially with her own shaping. Either she's had similar gifts given to her, or she has another form that she's clearly not showing. Almost the sense of the reason why Cherie is respected on her wishes of not hunting in Brill or harming those that she keeps dear. That she is definitely a far greater hunter in her own respect, though tempered, which is why she's seeking to not cull but control those urges until they could be appropriately fed and kept secret. As for when she looks towards the arrow, guarded, almost shifting a hand slightly to keep it from her, as I'm not done figuring it out.
Her brows meet for just a moment, and then her expression clears. Be careful that you do not mistake both of these things for gifts. One is too much of a mystery to say for sure, and the other far too hungry to be called anything good.
I could say, unfortunately, my own tastes and hunger were just as voracious before I met it. I thank you for your counsel. I will try
Be
to keep it
careful.
tempered. Thank you. Would it be rude to give you a hug?
She looks as if she's looking at something just over your shoulder. I will take a pass. And she gives a slight smile and then makes eye contact with you. For the moment at least, you are already embraced.
I always feel that. I relish their love. Oh. Give a courteous bow and go to join her friends.
So, we go back upstairs. Hello. So, in terms of leveling up, Josh, you're
Hi.
gonna go more sorcerer?
Always. With an interesting twist in this situation. A feat that nobody's ever chosen in any game that I've ever seen. It's actor.
My very first character had actor. Lyanna has actor. Back before I didn't know how bad it was.
In this case, ironically, for Cherie, works extraordinarily well.
Oh, sure. It's just so specific, is what
Well,
I kept being frustrated by because my DM ran it very rules as written.
Which is fair. Gotta get that minute of listening. Spell
Alrighty.
aspect is gonna be a tough choice.
Zashi, are you here?
Yes, I am here.
In terms of leveling for you, shall we talk?
Yes.
Would you like to go downstairs?
Uh-huh.
As for everyone who's still watching, thank you for joining us. I bid you good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Sweet dreams to those who are going to bed. Have a good day to those who are continuing on. Hope to see you next time on Saturday. Come around for the Scape Goats. And overall, I hope you have a lovely D&D day, a game day, or whatever else you plan to do. Stay beautiful.